Alright, let's see if our oh, gotta get a spoon. Let's see if this one's ready. See how it's popping up around the top? And, so, yeah, it's coming to a separation. And I needed to stir it to get the soap that's still gelled and the soap that's separated mixed up a bit. And now that I've broke that up, it won't take no time, and that'll be ready. Let me go see what time it is. It is 9:38. Okay, now we're gonna bring it back if we can. Okay, see how thick that is? This needs to cook just a little bit longer. But it's good to get it broke up because the thin that was around the edges can burn. Can burn while your middle has not got done enough yet. So I'm trying to get all the soap out from the heads. So now it won't take long. Let me find my lid. There we go. Let me look and see what time it is. It is 9:45. Alright, here we go again. Just when we thought it was, I think it was all over. Alright. Oh, turn off the crock pot. Let's get some of this down in there. We got some sides building up. Brought it back from separation. Now we're going to put in some fun stuff. Let me get your camera good. Okay, let me get a spatula. This will have to do. I've dirtied up some of these spatulas. This is 3 ounces of honey, which is roughly right at 6 tablespoons. Here is our non-colored Supperfats. And you put very little vitamin E in here, so you want to try to scrape out as best you can. Get all the goodie. And yes, I have a big sink full of soapy water. There we go. A cup of oats. And here we go. And this is our unscented. That's a chunk of shea butter there, but it'll melt in no time. Okay, now let's get our mold out. And I need a spoon that's clean. Hang on, everybody. I'm going to turn you off and bring you back. Okay. Now, nope, got to get a pot holder. Because this soap doesn't get any scent, I can go ahead and mold it early. I don't have to let it cool. And I can also pour it in like this. And that's okay. Let me get the mold further down. Okay, now I'm going to do that, and then let me pull you back a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. I hope I had the camera good. I'm tired, y'all. I'm not taking care of your interests appropriately. I am sorry. Okay, let's see if this will. I think this is more than enough on the filling. Yep. I've actually got a little much. There we go. And now I'm going to sprinkle some oats on it. I hadn't done that in a long time. But it's good and hot. And I'm going to do something that I haven't done before with this oat topping. We'll see if it works. Hang on, I gotta find it. I'm going to use the end of a wooden spoon. And I'm going to do this right here. And just sort of lightly get the oat topping and the top of the soap as one. And we'll see if we like it. In the morning. Say in the morning. Okay. Okay. Alright. It's going to go under plastic. Hello everybody. This is the morning after. And all of our beautiful soaps are ready to be cut. And of course this is the bar I showed you at the beginning of the film. And now we're going to cut some more of it. I wanted to tell you that in regular hot processed soap, oftentimes the soap will not be liquidy enough to adhere to each other, and you will have it'll pop loose after you cut it. This is the second one. So this is the one that the soap was a little bit cooler when I put it together. And so we're going to see how it works. But you have to be really cautious about letting it get too cool. Now, I'm a chemical free, but I've been told that if you spray alcohol in between layers, it will cause the soap to adhere to each other. Alright, so this way and this way. Now, my soap cutter is odd because we cut both of them with a blade, but this side, the blade, the hole in the wood is wider than this side. So if I turn it towards you, I make these monster bars bigger than an inch. And if I turn it away from you, I make an inch bar. So, and we're trying to stick with inch bars. So let's see. And I don't feel any looseness. If it cures out appropriately, we got it made. And we're going to have these bars on the website. Oh, they're so pretty. And I just love the different colors. And I hope the blueberry stays very blueberry. If so, wouldn't this be awesome for those of you who use fragrance to use... I've always thought that this strawberry and this fruit Fantasia would smell awesome mixed together, but they might have like a berry, but wouldn't it be fun to do the berry fragrance in that blue of color? And so I'm really excited about that.
There's no telling what the farmer's market's going to think about your mixed soap.
I know. It's so cool to offer, you know, some unusual colors. And lemongrass is a natural skin toner, and lavender is awesome for skin. It's great for eczema, dermatitis, dandruff. So this soap with the goat's milk and the oats makes a super creamy lather that is excellent for skin. So that this soap will be sold for irritated skin. and extra dry skin. And it is not a lotion bar. I did not increase the Supperfats, but you could also make a lotion bar with this soap by increasing the Supperfats. Ooh, isn't that one cute, Bridget?
It is cute.
You can increase the Supperfats to 15% from 8%, or you may be doing 5%. Well, now, I wanted to go through this loaf, and this is adhering to each other really, really well. So, this is the one that was a little bit firmer when we cut it. So, now, let's open up the one that was looser, and I was able to swirl it just a little bit more and see if doing 2 batches at one time, if we got the same effect or if we got a different effect, because it was more swirlable. It was swirlable. And that there, it didn't want to swirl much. As you can see from the bars, we didn't get much swirling. I mean, some.
I like that one, though.
But we got a lot of them that just double-decker. And so this one, though, was very liquidy when I was putting it together. I didn't worry about this one not adhering to each other. And this one was more swirlable.
Voila!
Bella! Da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. And when you clean these, you got to remember to put them in the scrap bin with the goat's milk and oats and honey.
I know. You just make sure you remind me when I go to clean them. I'll forget.
And that's the way we are. I got her hidden over in the corner. She said, "But Mother, I'm going to be in the way of the light. And Mother, I can't reach to put the soap up. To put the soap on the curing rack to get it out of your way." And so we moved the camera over, and she just got in the corner. So she's hiding in the corner right now. Okay. She said, "I'm evil." She said, "I'm evil." Oh, man. Okay, so this one, there's not a whole lot of difference from the outer appearance. There is a little bit of a difference in the top appearance of the loaf, but not much. So let's see what this one looks like.
That's a big loaf of soap.
It is. Oh, I was going to measure the goat. You're so cool.
What?
Well, people was asking me what the weight was on these loaves. And
you always cut them and forget to do it, don't you?
Yes, ma'am.
No, lay it down flat. It'll be alright. Yeah. Well. If you can get it even.
There we go.
Yay!
Okay. 108.2 ounces. So let's see what that is in pounds. I think I can do pounds on this thing too. Yeah, that's pounds right there. 6.76 pounds. So that's almost 7 pounds. It's just 0.7, so 8, 9, 10, so it's 3 points. So it's like almost 6.5 more than it is almost 7.
Yep.
And let's see if that changes any when I put it on its end. I mean, no. So that's an accurate weight.
Yep.
Oh, and our bars average weight, let me go back to ounces on that. 5.3. So, we can do another one. 5.7. 5.7. So, there you go. So,
I think you got the first bar.
5.3. So, we can say 5.3 to 5.7 by average. If we want to average.
Let's cut this out.
Bridget's like, cut the soap. I want to go to a fabric store.
Yeah, I found one in Fort Payne. I'm so happy. Woohoo! And I'm going to take my little sample of pull fabric and go, you must order this.
You must order my pull fabric.
Yeah.
And that's for your
my diapers.
Homemade cloth
diapers. Yes. I'm going to interrogate. Hopefully she'll have like patterns and all kinds of fun stuff. And I'm going to go, yay! If I can get out of here in time.
I know.
I hope.
The troubles and tribulations
of living way out where we do.
in the country. Okay. Nope. So far, we're still getting stackable. Got a little bit of a swirl here. Excuse me. Oh, and by the way, I lost 8 more pounds, y'all.
She's cheating, though. I'm sure she's cheating.
No, I'm not. I did take a break when my husband was home. I just didn't gain any weight, but I didn't try to lose any weight because he just wanted me to cook all the time. 3 meals a day, big meals. Oh. So what do you think, Bridget? Which one do you think's coming out prettier?
Well, let's cut a little bit further into soap. We'll see.
These here, even though I swirled really hard all the way there and all the way back, I mean, y'all saw me do that.
You sure you didn't get the loaves mixed up?
No, because see where it was getting crispier right here? See where the yellow and the blue mixed a little bit?
Mm-hmm.
That's where it was getting a little cooler, and when I tried to swirl all the way to that end was stiffening up on me. On the
it
top.
looks more swirled than this one does.
I know, because it's like the more loose the soap was, the less it swirled. So the one that was a little stiffer
swirled better,
and I thought it would be the other way around.
Oh
well. They're still totally cool.
Yep. Because they're like a blue-purple color, and they're so pretty.
They are so awesome.
I just wonder if you bath with it, if you turn purple.
That is the big question. So we will stop right here, but we'll pick some of them up. And so remember, guys, the second one where the soap was a little bit firmer and did give me a little bit of a hard time, swirled better than the ones that didn't. Isn't those pretty? Okay.
And I get to wash with an end piece and see if I turn purple.
No, I think we should actually wash our hands. I'm not worried about the turmeric, but let's wash our hands with a piece of the blue at the sink, and let's see if we turn purple.
I think you didn't think about
All
that.
All right, turn it off. Okay, everybody, my sink is too dirty, so I'm doing it right here. And the foam looks white with a light blue tinge.
Yay.
And
you're not turning purple.
I'm not turning purple.
Although you still have to rinse.
And as you can see, the foam is very creamy. Now let me add a little water to that. Like you would be if you were actually at the sink. See the bubbles? Ooh! The bubbles are so awesome with goat's milk and my soap recipe mixed together.
Mm-hmm.
I love washing hair with my soap.
Washing hair or washing hands?
Washing hair. I wash my hair every day, don't you? With my soap?
Yeah.
Have you been sneaking?
Yeah, I use shampoo.
Have you been sneaking shampoo in my house? Oh my gosh. What am I going to do with this shampoo sneaker?
Well, it's my own recipe of shampoo. I buy several different kinds.
Don't tell nobody.
I mix them all together, and then I come up with this perfect shampoo.
Perfect shampoo. This is perfect shampoo right here. Y'all buy a bar of my soap and wash your hair with it. And see if you don't think it's awesome. Well, then you should be using the Sinus or the Spirit Lifter. You need to be using something high in peppermint or something with citrus. We're gonna have to fix her up, y'all. We just can't be having you using shampoo, that ungodly substance made of detergent. Alright, so it looks like the blue is very minimal.
Very minimal.
Alright.
A light tinge.
Bye, everybody. Okay, I'm really quite tickled. This is our white chocolate, and this is our chocolate Vienna. And it is so pretty. And now, what we've discovered is that after putting it in the mold, on the furthest end of the coolest loaf, where the soap was going in at the coolest, this one did the prettiest swirls. And so look at those. And so it's good, I think, with these to put the soap in the molds and let them sit for just a little bit and then swirl them.
Yeah.
So I'm really pleased with that's the last few bars on that coolest loaf that we did second. Now some of the cinnamon came off, but a lot of it is staying. So I'm really pleased with that. And you could even sprinkle it with cocoa powder, Toll House cocoa.
Ooh, so pretty. It looks scrumptious.
Doesn't it though?
It does.
Okay. Here we go. Da, 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 da.
Pour soap.
Oh, I hit it?
You hit it. Pour soap.
I hit it. Oh, look. Isn't it pretty?
Looks like a Milky Way bar.
That's what I need to call this, is Milky Way. And look, like there's a little speck of chocolate that didn't get completely in there, and so that'll be so fun when you're taking a bath. It didn't completely melt in. Oh, that is so pretty. Let's see. And my nose is running, and I don't know why. Oh.
Fork it over.
Oh. And then you've got that little cinnamon cap.
Oh, it's Christmas.
I know. I think, you literally just want to bite into it. That's how awesome it is. We're going to have to watch our children if you buy some. I know. We're just like, let me eat it. Oh, everything in it is perfect. It's like candy that you buy, and it's got a little extra something in it. You know what I mean? Right? Because you don't really smell cinnamon. You don't really smell clove. And you hit just the lightest sense of that mint, don't you?
Yeah. But it's mostly chocolate.
It's mostly just awesome chocolate and the coffee.
And the coffee, yeah. Just a little bit.
Oh, it's perfect because we wanted those to accent our soap. The cinnamon and the cocoa and all that. We did not want it to overpower the chocolate because remember, we're using all natural. For those of you who use fragrance and you have a good chocolate fragrance, you could add it to it. But then you're not going to be natural. And we're trying to stick with all of natural. Oh, look, it's got a little spot. Oh, it's so pretty, Bridget.
So pretty.
Oh, I'm so tickled with this.
We were worried, that you wouldn't be able to tell the differences in the color because they're so close.
Yeah, I was really worried before the soap. But when it firmed up, but I still think it would have been pretty to put a few tablespoons of cocoa in it.
Yeah. I don't know. I like it exactly the way it is. It's very pretty.
I do too.
It looks like a nice Milky Way bar. Yep.
And when I took it out of the mold, I immediately set the mold down end and shook it a little bit and got the extra cinnamon that was gonna fall off. And if you choose to sprinkle it with cocoa powder or sugar and cocoa mixed powder, make sure that if you have a sample bar out where they can physically touch it and do this, they'll put it right to their nose and then they'll leave with cocoa or cinnamon stuck to their nose. And I know this from very strong experience. It's sort of embarrassing to, total strangers say, I'm sorry, the bar left, you have oats on your nose. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to have to tell you. And it's a total stranger. And especially if they don't buy from you and they're haughty-taughty, and they're like, I'm not too fond of that soap. And you're like, excuse me, Miss Haughty-taughty, you've got haughty-taughty nose on, oats on your nose. Anyway, so Bridget's becoming hysterical, y'all.
Just imagine those old ladies in their khakis.
Walking around with oats on their nose. Or cocoa.
And the curls.
I'm sorry. I was a beautician for years, and Bridget was raised after school every day, most of the time, watching the little old ladies coming in and out.
The blue ladies.
The blue ladies, we call them, because they like that blue stuff put on their hair to make their gray pretty. And then I would shampoo them up and put goop on their hair and roll them up, put them under the hair dryer, then tease them up and feather it out real pretty, and then lacquer it down. And they would go out, in their little haughty-taughty outfits, and Bridget was imagining those little gray-headed, or blue, we called them blue ladies, leaving the beauty shop with oats on their nose.
And their penny loafers. Because those things were all the rage back then. I remember them things.
Anyway, so if you sprinkle powdered things like ground oats or cinnamon or cocoa on the top of your soap, beware that you must inform people that they've got sprinkles on their nose before you let them, go around the rest of the art show or whatever,
I don't know.
not knowing they've got things on the end of their nose.
I don't know. If they were hoity-toity enough, I might not tell them.
It might be more fun not to tell them. I think that is a little clump of coffee powder that didn't get dissolved. That's going to be pretty when it cures. As soon as it hits water, it'll flush out of that little hole, and it'll be a hole there, but it'll be pretty. Until then. Okay, so I should quit cutting this one because we need to... I don't know which one was the cooler one or which one was not. So, but I wanted to show you, if you watched, I did a little video where see, when I did this one, I had a whole lot of soap left over. When I did the blue one and the yellow, I didn't have any soap left over. I don't know what caused it, but I had, it looks about like 3 or 4 bars here left over. And
I'm confiscating.
Bridget's already eyeballing it. And so anyway, so this is the rebatch where I just put it in I just scraped both crock pots out into one crock pot. And see, this is the mix, total mix, and just heated it with a few tablespoons of water. And let's cut that up and see what it smells like mixed. See if there's a difference. You smell it, Bridget. My nose is running.
Too many smells.
Does that smell good?
I like
now
that.
Smell this one and tell me if you think there's a difference in the way you smell it since they're separated, the 2 scents.
You have to do this one up and down, up and down.
But do you
get
think?
The full effect.
But do you think it actually is nicer with the way both scents are pungently hitting you compared to the blend of scents?
I actually like them both.
Yes, but which one do you like better?
I like the blended one.
You like the blended one better?
Yes, it's.
We're gonna have to do things to her.
It's almost like a pumpkin pie.
A pumpkin pie?
It is. It is almost like a pumpkin pie. Smell it. Smell it.
Smell
the
that.
cinnamon. That's something. It's a pumpkin pie.
Oh, darn, you're so right. A chocolate pumpkin pie.
I know.
Oh, now I'm wanting to cook a chocolate pumpkin pie. I've never had chocolate pumpkin pie. Has anybody got a chocolate pumpkin pie recipe? Wouldn't that be fun?
That would be fun.
Chocolate pumpkin pie.
Mama will be scandalous.
I am a pumpkin pie freak.
Uh-huh.
How many bars did I get out of that extra? Did I just get 2?
There's one more.
Well, that's the sample bar. That's the leftover bar.
I don't know. Okay, it's mine.
Look at her. She's like, hand it over. Let me put it up here on the cure rack. We got a little special place we put the end pieces to cure. So I had 2.5 bars left over. And so I mixed them together.
And they're cute, too.
And they're quite cute. All right. We got to put these separate, too.
Put them over here.
All right. And let me have that little round bar I made.
Okay. The round bar.
Yeah. This one, I just heated up and I mixed the blue and the yellow, but I didn't try to just cream it up so there would be some marbly, I
wonder what it looks like cut open.
I don't know. You want to cut it in half and see what it looks like?
Yeah.
You know what it is? She's wanting half of that bar.
You know me too well. You get tired of using the same old scents every day. You want something new. Oh.
That's cute. It's speckly.
Yeah.
So 1 for you, 1 for me.
Yippee.
Okay, we'll put those to curing up here. Well, actually, we're not going to be using that area down there, are we? So let's put all these to curing down there. Here you go. Okay, so I am going to get rid of this mold, and I'm going to cut up the rest of the chocolate soap.
Okay.
And then I'm going to bring you back, and we're going to cut the oats and honey. But I wanted to show you some of the fun designs that we got with our mixtures so that you could sort of see them up close. Aren't they pretty?
They're just gorgeous.
And you get a different appearance on the back. And now these were very liquidy when I spinned them, and they didn't give me any issue about swirling. So
it may be just the aconite.
Yeah, it may have just been the aconite root and the turmeric.
They may just not have liked each other.
Well, the coffee adds a little bit of moisture, more moisture to the soap. It makes it more liquefied. But I thought that with the more liquefied soap, it didn't swirl as good. I mean, we definitely got prettier swirls in the harder soap in that. So, but this...
Either that or you got them totally mixed up.
Okay. No, I did not. So, these did opposite. So, we will see. All right, Bridget. Okay, everybody, I'll bring you back. All right, now we're going to do the oats and honey. And, I was supposed to put bee pollen in this. The bee pollen's sitting on the shelf right there beside my daughter.
Yep.
But, no, Kim didn't put the bee pollen in there.
She forgot.
So I'm going to have to go to the website and take out the bee pollen on this batch. And...
extra work for you.
I know. Oh!
I know it. That one just don't like to come out of its mold.
This one here. Seriously, Bridget.
Mm-hmm.
Oh! Phew. Extra glue there, y'all.
Let's hope you can get that side out. You sure you didn't put something unusual in there?
All I did was forget the bee pollen, y'all.
Apparently it's like, no, I'm not coming out. No.
Now, in the description, I'm going to have the Essential Depot recipe for this as well. And that's a recipe that I created.
Just for them, right?
Just for them. I got a video on, and we're still working on the video that's going to go on the front page of every one of their website pages. I'm so blessed and very tickled about that. But I was making the video Oh, I know what caused it. I put this in when it was really, really hot. Remember that, y'all? I didn't have to cool it because I didn't have to put essential oils in it. And so that when it was super, super hot, it adhered a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That's what did it.
I think this has happened before because I remember opening one time and it was like, no.
And by doing that twizzle, we're losing very little bit of the oat topping. And I'm going to do the monster bars with this one because I don't have to, it doesn't cost me as much money to make this soap. So I make the bars bigger.
And the people just love it.
Well, I haven't done it yet. This is my first time to make the monster bars. I did the monster bars in the cedarwood one time. The cedarwood and tea tree. I can't keep that cedarwood and tea tree. I've brought 11 bars left, and I'm not making any more till after Christmas. So your arm may be in the camera. When that is it, that's it until after Christmas.
If my arm's in the camera, they just have to get over it.
So,
this is a very tight spot.
Let's see if I'm right about that. Let's see. Yeah, it makes the bars bigger. I saved a few out. Oh, what was it we were supposed to show them?
We were supposed to tell them that it has cocoa butter in it.
Ah, yes, in the chocolate. Remember, this is only super fatted with cocoa butter and shea butter, vitamin E and glycerin. This is super fatted with our, and I'll try to put the recipes for the different super fat ones in the description. It's going to be a long description. You'll have to click on that little see more right under the screen, like about right there, right under the bottom of the camera. It's going to say see more. And then like my face is on the right or the left. I can't never figure that out. And if you click on it, you can go to my main channel page, and we have a link to Super Soapers, a link to Hot Process Soapers on Facebook, where you can go and share with other soapers and ask questions. Plus, there's a link to my website if you'd like to buy some of this soap. It's going to get on there most likely today. And then there's a link to Essential Depot if you would be so kind as to use it. I always say, some people used to ask me, what can I do to help you out because you've helped me out so much? So that answer is, buy some soap from me. You'll love it. 2, watch my commercials. I need my pennies for the ads. I really appreciate it when you watch the commercials. And buy something from Essential Depot using my link. When you click on the link, it sends a cookie over to their shopping cart, and as long as you purchase while you're there and you don't leave and come back, then I get a few pennies for everything you buy, and that really helps me out, and I really appreciate it. So anyway,
because every penny counts.
Every penny counts, y'all. Every penny counts. In today's economy, I think every penny counts twice. So now let's look at this beautiful bar. This is oats and honey. What does it smell like to you, Bridget? And remember, you don't smell it like this, or you get oats on the nose. I got oats on my nose. I don't know how many times I've had to say, excuse me, and they're leaving. I'm like, ma'am, and they think I'm trying to sell them something. They're just ignoring me, and they got oats on their nose. But anyway, what does it smell like? Doesn't it smell like cooked honey?
It does.
Oats.
It's like a cookie, a honey oatmeal cookie.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah.
I won't go that strong with it.
Maybe the
I think
dough.
It smells like cooked. Maybe the dough. Yeah.
The dough.
It smells like cooked oats that you've added honey to it. But when it cures out, it doesn't have that as strong. But when you get it wet in the shower, it goes all right back. Makes an awesome shaving bar. An awesome for dry skin, because your goat's milk gives you all that extra moisture. Mm-hmm. And so now these bars, I charge $5 for them too, but we're going to get a bigger bar, and so than usual. But I don't have to put the essential oils in there, so I need to make bigger bars. So let's see how much it weighs. compared to one of these. That one, 5.9. Let me make sure that, yeah, 5.1. So we're getting a bigger bar, and that helps you out, and it doesn't cost me as much money to produce. And I was supposed to have 2 loaves of this, and I follow my, I always tell you to store your lye away somewhere where it's safe and your children cannot get it. And so I have this big cabinet that's in the utility area, and it's really, really tall. And when the box comes in from Essential Depot, I order a whole bunch of it at one time. And because I go through a lot of lye. And when I do that,
we harass Philip to put it up there.
Yeah, I always have to get somebody to help me get it up there. And then I just reach in and pull out, or it's more like that, pull it out of thing. And I pulled out the last one, didn't know it. So I went to go get another one, and the box just tipped right over on top of my head. You would have saw me. I had the Essential Depot box upside down on my head. And
I'm sorry to say I missed it.
And I called Derek from Essential Depot, and I said, Derek, I've got one more batch of soap that I'm wanting to do, and I'm shy 2 ounces. And, you know, Derek, you know, he's the lye person. He knows about lye. That's where I buy my lye. And I said, I've got some of that lye that is for making liquid soap. Could I use it just 2 ounces worth to fill in the gap? No, I couldn't do it. So I had to put that loaf on hold.
It sits in the crock pot, all abandoned.
Yeah, the milk is in the refrigerator. The Supperfats is in the refrigerator. And the oils are in the crock pot. And so, I turned it off. But I'm going to go order some more lye. And then I'll have to wait. But it don't take long. His lye, I think they pre-package it in the boxes so that when somebody orders, it's not like they have to, you know, if you just order lye, you don't have to like wait for them to go get your order, put them in the box, you know, and take a lunch break and then come back and, you know, and then get it ready for UPS. I think it's just pre-packaged and they go, oh, it's a 32-pounder. Oh, okay, UPS label, get rid of that. Because it is like
efficient.
A very super duper come to you quick. Mm-hmm. There we go. All right, there's you another input. No, this one has to go to that lady.
Yeah, it's okay.
So you're just not going to die over the fact that you lost the oats and honey one.
No, but I have one.
All right, here you go.
I still got a pretty good size oats and honey one in there.
All right.
For exfoliating with.
Okay, I love to shave my legs with the oats and honey. And
doesn't the little bits get in your shaver?
No. I ain't never had problems. Get rid of that. Now I got to clean up my mess. And I got to take some pictures. And I'm going to post these soaps on the Super Soapers page. And right now I've got it marked as Ask Questions, Cold Process, Facebook. But I found out that they are really all kinds of soaps. So I'm going to change that link to probably just Ask Soaping Questions on Facebook. And so if you would come on to Super Soapers and like my picture, I would really appreciate it. And And you can ask to be my friend. And on Facebook, I have my Facebook product page, and my Facebook question and answer page is on Facebook. And so I'm going to take some beautiful pictures of our beautiful soap, and then I'm going to try not to honk my own horn. Because they're so pretty. They're so pretty. So anyway, so I just want to thank you for hanging in with me on this really long video. And thank you for watching my commercials. It means everything to me. And thank you for your wonderful comments and ask questions. But a great place now to ask soaping questions is to come over to Facebook on my soaping page, or to come on over to Super Soapers. And we can really chat, so much easier on Facebook because we don't have a restriction on putting in links and stuff. And, but I really do appreciate your comments and you hitting the like button and sharing this video on Facebook, on your Facebook. Mm-hmm. So from me to your Facebook, and then I'll post it on my Facebook, and you never know, I might go viral. So anyway, I know I'm just being silly. But anyway, so here's my beautiful soaps. I love the separation. I love how both scents hit you at the same time instead of a blend of the scents. Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely awesome. Okay, bye everybody.